Hi, I'm JT.
And I'm Lucas.
And welcome to G Club. Today we're going to be looking at the game Onitama. So, let's get it to the table, see how it plays, and we'll come back and tell you what we think. In Onitama, you are traveling to an ancient Japan shrine where you play a master of a school of martial arts. Masters of these schools journey into Onitama with their most promising disciples to meet within the hollowed walls and to prove who has superiority in battle. This would be the blue master, and this would be the red master. The goal of Onitama is to either take the master of the other team or to get your master or sensei to sit on the throne or the entrance of their temple. Alright, to set up Onitama, we have 16 move cards. You're going to shuffle them up and you're going to end up grabbing 5. You're going to take 2 and you're going to give it to the blue player. 2 you're going to give to the red player, and then 1 you're going to put out in the middle. Throughout the course of the game, you're going to be playing cards. So, in this case, the blue team's going to go first, and they're either going to have a choice between using the crane or the boar. So, let's say they decided to use the crane. The crane is going to actually allow them to either move back 1 to the left, back 1 to the right, or forward 1. Well, because all of the players or all of the pawns on the team don't have anywhere else to go backwards, they're going to have to move forward. So we're going to use the crane. We're going to move this guy up forward 1, and then we're going to move this card over, and we're going to take the goose. Now, the red team is going to be able to use either the ox or the dragon. And let's say that they use the dragon here, and we'll use this guy here, and we'll play this guy out. He can't go backwards. He can only go forwards and off to the right or off to the left. So we're going to choose one guy and we're going to move him off to the left. So here we go. We're going to come out here and we're going to go over 2 and boom, he's going to sit right there and he's going to have use the dragon and then he's going to pick up this crane. And we're going to keep going like this until someone finally ends the game with either the taking of the master pawn or landing on your opponent's seat. And that's how you play Onitama. There are 16 cards in Onitama. So there's the dragon, the tiger, the ox, the mantis. So different cards like this with different flavor text on the bottom, but essentially you're just seeing different moves here. I can go left, right, up, or back. I can go, as a rabbit, I can go diagonal, up left, up right, or I can hop all the way over to the right. A crab, I can jump up, go forward, jump to the left, jump to the right, or pinch my neighbor. And the boar, who it doesn't really have much to do, so it's kind of boring. And with the crane, in order to be able to use it, you actually have to say you're the best around. And the ox, the goose. This one is really good if you pair it up with the maverick. Let's take a quick look at the box and the components here. It's got this really neat box that's got basically the components on the back side, all the details you're typically looking for here, but just really nice artwork. One of the things I like about this is it's got one of those metal or kind of magnetic clasp, if you will. So you can see as I flip it, it still kind of sticks, which is cool. And then you just roll it open. It has a place here for the rules. You can then slide in all the different cards here in this slot. It has a spot for your master tokens here, master pawns. Put them in here. And then what you can do as well is you can slide in the mat, which fits really nice in here. I really like player mats versus boards, so I'm glad that they went that direction. And then of course you're just simply going to put in all of your pawns for either side. Of course, I probably mixed those up, didn't I? When I put the red versus blue in here. So, that's it. That's how it sets up. That's how it tears down. Real easy to play. And slides up like that. All right, welcome back. Let's talk about what we think about Onitama. So, Lucas, this is a game that you and I played. We probably played about a dozen times once we kind of first got the game and started playing it back and forth. What was your first impression of the game?
My first impression was, wow, I really liked this. I didn't expect it to be exactly like this, but a little bit more into it. But I just love the cards. I love the figures. I just love everything about the game.
Okay.
I think that if anybody likes chess or checkers, that they should try this. And hope they get to like it as well.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
Well, I really enjoyed the game as well. When we first played, we got in about a dozen games, and after a dozen games, I finally beat Lucas once. Okay, and I think that's why Lucas loves this game, right? So Lucas loves Onitama. But I really enjoyed it too, even though I was losing all the time when I first played it. I enjoyed chess growing up. Played it a lot. My grandfather taught me by just beating me mercilessly at the game, so I really enjoyed chess growing up and played a lot of it competitively with friends, and just really enjoyed chess. This has got a little bit different flavor to it. It's something that you can pick up real easy and quick. It's nothing too complex. It does take some little bit to think through exactly what you're going to do. I think the first couple times we played, we kind of gave up some things to each other, not realizing that. I think the biggest thing is that mindset about, wow, I'm about to play this card, and I'm about to give this over to my opponent, who then can use it against me. That's just something that kind of brings a little bit different element. The game only lasts, what, about 15 minutes maybe?
I think more of 15, 20.
Okay. Yeah, so depending on who you're playing with, and when you're first starting out, I would probably say it's closer to 15, 20. I think once you and I started getting the hang of it, we were knocking them out probably in 10 to 15 minutes, you think? So, really good on time. I think it's a good value as far as the price point on it. It's something that's going to stay in our collection for a long time. Highly recommend it. I would give this, 2 thumbs up?
3.
3 thumbs? Oh. and a halfway severed finger, okay? So Lucas sliced himself open with a knife recently. So, Onitama, highly recommend it. I think this is something that if you enjoy chess, enjoy checkers, this is definitely one to check out. I would venture even to say and buy this one. If you're not really a big chess fan, I would still recommend checking this one out. I think it's good, simple fun, with a little bit of strategy, and something that's going to have a high replayability. So, with that said, my name is JT.
My name is Lucas.
And thanks for watching G Club.
Bye.
Bye. You play Masters of Schools of In Onitama, you are Masters of Schools of You are Masters in the Schools of Martial Arts. Why can't I get martial arts? And then you have the crane, where if you do it right, you can actually sweep the leg.